Listen, I used to wake up every single day. I'd masturbate before I left the bed. I used to take drink and drugs every single day. I used to sell drugs. I used to commit crimes. And I was actually proud of that lifestyle. I used to wear it like a badge of honor so that I didn't have to change, and I would rationalize it so that I could keep living that way. I would blame everything on other people or past trauma just so I never had to change, and I had the perfect excuse to continue living that same way. And I just refused to change. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to improve yourself right now and why. Welcome to my self-improvement YouTube channel, L.F.G, where I help men change themselves and their lives with my content, my male supplement, and my community here on YouTube. I don't want a cult, okay? I want to empower men to take back control of their lives and become the best possible versions of themselves. So first I'm going to talk about the why, okay? Why you need to change, and then I'm going to give you the how. Listen, you have to change, okay? It's the natural way. You have to evolve. You have to grow more as a person. You have to become more. If you aren't growing and becoming more, you are becoming stagnant. Okay, and you are actually declining and going backwards. Feeling too much comfort in your current situation is one of the worst things that can happen to you. You have a responsibility to become better so you can become a better human being. You have to provide better for your family. You have to be at peak health so that you can continue to do that for a longer period of time. You have a responsibility to use your experience to help other people and benefit others. You must be the best friend, brother, father, son, husband that you can possibly be. And you owe that to your loved ones, especially if you're from hard times, if you're from hardship, and you know how hard life can be. If you're from a family that's filled with addiction, crime, degeneracy. If that's you, self-improvement is not just a choice, it's an absolute necessity. So how do we start to do this right now? Okay, first thing that you have to do is you have to take ownership and you have to run inventory on yourself. So take out a piece of paper and a pen and write along. I want you to make some categories, okay? Category number 1 is relationships. What are you doing to improve your relationships? Are you selfish? Are you thinking of yourself most of the time? Are you short-tempered with your loved ones? Do you, are you aggressive with them? Are you losing your temper easily? Do you put others before yourself? I want you to write down, okay, for all of these categories, things that you are not doing, okay? This isn't for you to be like, oh, well, I help my partner out sometimes, or oh, I do that for my mum sometimes, okay? I want you to write everything that you're not doing, and I want you to be ruthlessly honest with yourself. The second category I want you to write down is your health. What are you doing for your health? Are you in the gym enough, okay? Do you have a solid gym routine? Are you doing cardio? What is your diet like? Are you overweight? What sort of body fat percentage do you have? Okay. Next category I want you to write out is finances. This is always a problem category for many people. Okay, maybe you want to leave your job. Maybe you want to leave the 9-to-5 ecosystem, whatever you want to call it, system. What are you doing to make that happen? Are you being productive with your time? Those hours after you finish your 9-to-5 slave job, are you coming home and working on your side hustle? Or are you going to the pub? Are you coming home and smoking weed with your boys? Are you watching fucking hours of Netflix? Be honest with yourself, okay? If you're not being productive, you're never going to change your position, okay? You have to use your time more wisely. Like, not enough people take productivity into account. Oftentimes you'll think you're being productive, you're just staying busy. You're just moving around a lot, picking shit up and putting it down. You're not actually being productive, okay? You think you're convincing yourself that you're being productive when you're not. And the last category I want you to write down is your bad habits, okay? Maybe it's cigarettes, maybe it's weed, alcohol, other drugs, maybe it's porn and masturbation. I want you to be vigorously honest, okay? If you're not, you're just ignoring your problems and you're sweeping them under the carpet, okay? And this is not what you want to be doing. So once you have your ruthlessly honest list of all your flaws, okay? Because we are not perfect. None of us are. We have flaws. But until you actually run inventory on yourself and admit to yourself where you're going wrong, nothing is ever going to be able to change, okay? So next, you need a plan of action, okay? You've got your list, you need a plan of action. So for your relationships, okay, maybe you don't call your mum enough, okay? I'm just going to use that as an example. So set an alarm every single day and call your mum, okay? If that's you. If you are someone who is selfish, I want you to make a conscious effort to do something for somebody else every single day, okay? Call somebody. If you don't want to do an actual act of kindness or, you know, a random act, just call someone and ask them how their day is going, what they're up to, you know, whatever you want, okay? Help an old lady across the street. Help a woman at the checkout carry her bags to a car. Whatever you want, okay? Just try to do something that isn't selfish, okay? So let's write for your relationships, okay? Plan of action. So call mum, act of kindness. This can be for, you know, a wife, a girlfriend, a partner, a friend, whoever it is, okay? Health. If you're not going to the gym in this day and age, you should be ashamed of yourself, okay? You have to take the best possible care of yourself. Love yourself at the end of the day. So get a gym membership, okay? And get a good gym routine that you can stick to. It's great for your discipline, you know, and sense of achievement. When you start something and you follow it through to the end, it's rewarding. Maybe you want to cut out sugar, okay? Next, we'll look at finances and productivity, more to the point, okay? So what are you not doing in regards to your finances? Maybe you're turning down overtime. Maybe you don't even want to start a side hustle. You just want to earn a little bit more money, but you're being lazy. So you're turning down overtime. So take that overtime, okay? Take OT. Now, in terms of productivity, I want you to make a list of every single hour of the day, and I want you to write down where all of your time is going, okay? And be absolutely meticulous so that you can see where you're wasting time, okay? You're going to see, once you do this, that you're probably wasting about at least 75% of your spare time, okay? It's just natural. This is what people do. Until you look at yourself and your time under the microscope, this is never going to change, okay? So I want you to monitor your time and your bad habits. Obviously, you need to start going through all of your bad habits and fucking eradicating them one by one, okay? Smoking, weed, drugs and alcohol, you know, partying, porn and masturbation. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to eradicate them one by one, okay? Guys, if you do all of this, you're going to see that your life has improved dramatically in a very short period of time. Listen, there's a lot of bullshit around on the internet, okay, around self-improvement. Most of these guys, they're just salesmen, okay? They're just salesmen. But that doesn't mean there's nothing to be learned, okay, from the habits that are preached online. There's something for everyone, and like I was saying, self-improvement is an absolute necessity, okay? It's not a choice. You owe it to your family to become the best possible version of yourself, okay? So you can be a better human being, so you can leave a really positive mark on the world. Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it's your responsibility to reach your potential.